Alrighty, fellas, isn't it bright and early? If you are one of the people who is crazy enough to wake up at like 7:30 a.m. just to play PokeMMO, just to make it on time to a catch event, then hello, I salute you. Good morning to you. How are we doing today? This is week 4 out of 8 of the seasonal PvE event, which really just catch events, but it's a cool concept that's happening for the very first time. We're having a rare reward at the end of it all. Someone said it's 5 a.m. for them. Dude, you're a stronger man than I. We're heading over to Kanto Viridian Forest. So actually, want to head over to Pewter. You want to go grab, I don't know, my catch Pokemon. I'm not even fully ready for this. This will actually probably be a decent event to quick ball if I wanted to do that. I would quick ball in an event that I really wanted to win. If there was a shiny Shuckle prize, a shiny, you know, whatever, one of my favorite shinies, right? I probably would go for synchronized quick ball strats. This is a 6x31 Vileplume, which is cool. I don't think I'm going to quick ball this. I'm going to be honest. That's my honest opinion. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to like false swipe Pokeball, most likely. I might do so. Let's just throw everything. Yeah, we can fix it up later. We'll grab the Shuckle for fun. Let's grab our Breloom. Let's grab our Soak Smeargle. Don't worry, Soak is not dead just because the Soak plus netball situation is nerfed. I don't think Soak ends up being a dead move still, you know. I think you can still use it for certain situations like this, especially catching like a Bulbasaur. Bulbasaur is a very difficult catch rate, very difficult. And having a backup Soak Pokemon to be able to turn it into a water type and then be able to spore it as a grass type is super relevant and will help its catch rate a ton. So yeah, most things here are going to be false swipe Pokeball, and it's like 100% catch rate. Most things here are going to be really easy. So I'm excited. Should be a pretty chill event. The Pokemon we're catching are going to be Oddish, Bulbasaur, Weedle, Caterpie, and Pikachu. This is the Erica styled catch event. If I'm slow today, I apologize in advance. I woke up very early once again, had a shower, take the dog out, get everything ready. But we're here, man. We're here. I'm excited. Check nature bonuses. Yeah, Modest is +8, which is pretty crazy. That's a massive nature bonus. I still don't think... I think Sync is very good. Personally, I could be wrong. Well, if you had a synchronized mon with false swipe, which I don't think, it might actually be worth it. That would actually be pretty good. A false swipe without spore. I think like Gallade can fit that prescriptive, right? It's good to have certain... No, it doesn't get synchronized. If anyone in chat can names a synchronized mon with false swipe, I think there is one, I think, at least. I'd be pretty impressed. And it'd be good to tell other people to use in the future. So there are certain strategies like that. It's really interesting. I feel like they've been picking catch events themed around the Kanto gym leaders, which is nostalgic for me and fun being at all these locations. I think it's awesome that catch events give us a reason to go visit a lot of these locations we haven't been to in a super long time. I literally just love catch events so much in PokeMMO. They're really fun in my opinion. There's a way to make some nice passive Pokeyen as well as having a chance at an overarching prize. The biggest thing is 6x31 Vileplume. It's a cool reward for the average player. It's also just like a cool trophy. It's mostly a trophy than a useful pragmatic Pokemon. The better reward is 1,000 RP. That's the bit. 1,000 RP right now in the middle of the Halloween event and then heading into the Christmas event. That's like the most valuable thing. It started go. Yes, I'm still looking for a live catch. So you could actually pre-catch something, but I wasn't able to find something in time. That's a skill gap on my part. You can get Weedle or Caterpie. I kind of missed out. I have to like kind of lock in. Pidgeys you can't catch. I'll have to figure out what else. Having trouble finding a first catch, but that's okay. It'll be a pretty chill catch event. The main thing that I'm here for is getting qualifier points. You need 800 qualifier points over an 8-week period. And if you do that, then you can participate in the finals. And the finals is probably something that I quick ball for. If you're doing all of this to qualify, make it to the finals, that's a catch event that I probably recommend. Prepare your quick balls, prepare your synchronized Pokemon. I don't know, it depends on what the Pokemon is going to be, obviously, but I'll try to actually focus on strategy a ton more. That's like I really care about winning, right? There's a lot of RNG in catch events, but you can do things to minimize that RNG and speed up efficiency and give yourself more rolls. So I'm really rooting for the finals. I think right now my current qualifier points, it should be my total, 423 out of 800 is what I have currently. Just Pokeball this. Yeah, False Pokeball should be really, really easy. So I'm currently I'm a little over halfway there. And this is the start of week 4. So we've only done 3 weeks. On average, you should be able to qualify within six catch events, I believe. So best of luck to everybody today. That's the first catch. A modest 86 points. I'm sure we'll see, or 84. Hopefully we see, or it's 83 because it's -1 to wheel. Hopefully we see some cool catches today. Wait, that's kind of funny. I just got a broom cookie, which means doing catch events during the Halloween event can make you extra Pokeyen. Like even more extra than you would normally get, which is awesome. Here's our first Oddish, I think. That's a nice catch. That'll be a good +4 for the species bonus. Someone also brought up, and it's worth talking about. Someone brought up, what if the finale is popping fossils? Because the finale is based around fossils. It's based around a shiny Ammonite, Kabuto, or Aerodactyl reward. I really, really don't think the finale will be popping fossils. The reason why is that it just costs so much money. It would be pretty grossly unfair. Not even pretty grossly. Pretty, like, not even extremely unfair to the average player. And someone who is trying to earn a shiny Aerodactyl, Kabuto, or Ammonite in a catch event, you probably isn't someone who can afford it to some extent. I mean, I'm doing it. I can't afford it, right? I'm not trying to whatever. But that would be insane to be like, oh yeah, the final thing. It would be so expensive. For those who don't know, it would also raise the price a shit ton during the event. So it would be, yeah, it would be like 10k per encounter. Someone was saying you can do 700 fossils per hour now with the new change. That would cost the average player, what is that, 700 times 10k? I don't think they're gonna make every player put 7 million Pokeyen into just participating in a catch event. On top of that, you probably should be popping charm and donor status. So if the finale is fossils, I would make a YouTube video being like, what the dude, what? This is insane. That would be it would be such an obviously bad decision. I don't think they'll do that personally, at all. Yeah, I would bet my entire cash stack they don't do fossils, because it would be such a bad move. It would cost the average player 10 mil just to participate in the event, which is ridiculous. Another good question. Pat, what's the highest stake metronome battle you witness? I haven't witnessed one. So there's something called metronome battling, which is essentially just gambling in PokeMMO. It's kind of like the duel arena in old school RuneScape. I don't do that stuff. I don't engage with it. I don't watch it. I've thought about doing a video showing it off to some extent, but I don't like content like that in games. I think it's fine. I don't want it gone or taken away. I'm not against it. It's more of I don't want to engage with it, and I don't want to encourage others to. If you want to, more power to you. And if it's oh, I'm paying for entertainment thing, more power to you. I've just seen way too many people gamble away their Pokeyens. Or not even. To be fair, I haven't seen in Pokemon. I don't watch it, but it's not really a big thing yet. I've seen way too many people in old school RuneScape gamble away their cash stack. So many players are oh man, I really want to get into RuneScape. I'm gonna they play for 1 to 3 months, develop a really nice cash stack, gamble it all, lose it, credit card swipe, gamble it all, win, get addicted. Well, now they don't actually care about making progress and playing the game. Now they just want to stake. And it's I've seen way too many people. I don't love this stuff, and I don't like playing games to gamble personally. I lost 2 mil today. I'm sorry, man. I really don't recommend it. I think slow, consistent. It's really boring, but same thing. Slow, consistent gains, and then investing that stuff is the best way to make profit and get rich in PokeMMO. Anything in life that's a get rich quick strat, usually there's a reason why it exists. The house always wins and stuff like that in the long run. I don't encourage people to do gamble stuff like that. So I haven't seen anything. Wait, someone said, wait, you can catch wild Pokemon with a Pokeball near their name? I don't think so, right? If that's true, and you just teach me this piece of information, my mind would be blown away, and I'd be so impressed. What this usually is used for? Yeah, you can't. That would be sick if you could click. That would be a fucking cool change. A quick way to Pokeball them, right? What it actually means is that it's a Pokemon you have in your Pokedex. That's what that little Pokeball symbol means. But I like the way you think. I like that idea. Dude, look at this sick catch. Let's fucking go. 2 times 31 Caterpie. Wait, this is actually, it's a 152. It's probably my best catch of the event. Not only is it usually you get a 2 times 31. That's actually a good catch for the, now that's not gonna place. 152 is not good enough to place. but it's cool, man. No nature bonus, just -1 for Caterpie. It's a 152. Yeah, total. Yeah, dude, Aben got it. That's a great. I mean, that's probably the best catch I've had out of these 4 catch events. So that's like, yeah, it's enough. It's plenty for qualifier points. I'm very happy with that catch. Someone just asked me 13 minutes into the event, are you gonna pop lures for a Bulbasaur? Can you tell that this is early for me? Holy guacamole. Yeah, dude, I should have been popping lures the entire time. Thanks for calling me out on it only 13 minutes in versus like 45. Could have been a lot worse. Dude, I appreciate that. The big problem with catching Bulbasaur is that if he leech seeds you, it's based on like percentage HP, right? So if this level 10, I can never get him to 1 HP now. If this level 10 Bulbasaur leech seeds me, watch how much HP he sucks for me. If I fall swiped him to 1 HP, he would go to full HP. He's doing like 12% to me every turn. Probably, I think more, 15% or so at level 10. And like and also going from, if you hit him down to 1 HP, he will gain to 100% every time. So this is a brutal one. I'm gonna go ahead and like I guess I could Ultra Ball. Is it nighttime? Could I Dust Ball? Does this count as a cave? I don't think so. Bulbasaur catches are tough. Bulbasaur catches are awkward is what I'll say. I'm gonna Ultra Ball. If it reaches max sleep turns, it's been asleep for like 1 turn. They ended up changing. I have to do a video covering the Pokeball changes. A few Pokeballs got changed recently, guys. Dream Balls got nerfed pretty aggressively, which I think is honestly cool to see. So I like, there's a whole discussion about game like specific game design and preventing power creep, right? So they nerfed Dream Balls to not be, normally it was like 2 turns of sleep or whatever. Like if he stays asleep now, okay, no. But if he still sleeps one more, then I could Dream Ball there. But now it's like 3 turns. It's max turns of sleep only, which obviously nerfs really hard, right? But it's still like a niche thing that you can still pop out every now and again. I think that's really cool, right? The biggest, I think it's cool because the problem with just general balancing around stats is that it power creeps way harder. This is a whole discussion in like the PokeMMO, or not, sorry, the old school RuneScape sphere, right? I think one of the coolest things that old school RuneScape started doing was making weapons dedicated towards defeating certain species of monsters, right? So they came out with like the Dragon Hunter crossbow. This was years ago. I'm way out of my date with old school RuneScape, so if it's different, apologies. But they, like, when they first wanted to introduce like better weapons, they started doing things like the Dragon Hunter lance, the Dragon Hunter crossbow, these things that were powerful against dragons specifically, and they would make these weapons that were good against specific things, and they were best in slot while killing these things, but weren't just generally good everywhere, which I think is really good because it helps prevent just straight statistical balancing. If you constantly have to one up the last thing that, like, statistically or whatever, it's impossible. It's impossible for every Pokeball to be meta if that's how it works, right? I think Pokemon does a pretty good job of, they want as many Pokeballs to be viable and as many Pokeballs to be usable as possible, which is very, very important for like a dynamic game. You don't want to just be using, oh, Repeat Ball against every single Pokemon, Dust Ball against every, Net Ball against every Pokemon, which was the problem recently, right? You want to think, okay, this is a Caterpie, it's low level, should I false wipe it? Should I use Nest Ball? Both of these strategies are viable. Should I use Quick Ball here? No, I think Nest Ball would be better. Like, just, you want to think about, you want to have to think a little bit. I know, but it's good to have a dynamic game where, like, you want to switch up what Pokeballs you use depending on what Pokemon you're catching, and not only what Pokemon you're catching, but what's happening in the battle. What turn is it? How many turns has it been asleep, etc., etc. I think rewarding higher effort and rewarding the player for paying attention is always better than just like brainlessly spamming the same ball every time, personally. Ooh, someone in chat, Giant Axe, I got a 166. What are my chances? That's a great catch. Good luck to you. I think there's a non-zero chance. Maybe like the problem is that there's so many people playing these events. Once these things are solid, you have a chance at 3rd place. I would say you have like a 30% chance of getting 3rd place. That'd be my guess. The scary thing is, now this is an early event for a lot of people, so that's what you have to like bank on, it being so early that people couldn't make it. But there have been so many people doing these catch events, these like seasonal ones. Yo, nice Caterpie. And it's modest. Wait, this is like, actually, wait, this is a, Wait, modest is +8. So this is -1, 156. This is a 164. Damn. This is like almost third place as well. But this is a comp. The cooler thing is this is a fucking wild caught comp. That's cooler to me. That's a butterfree. That is way cooler to me. 147 is good. 147 is like above average. I feel like what's the average? If like the average you should get for playing a catch event is like what? It depends on like how many Pokemon you're catching or whatever. But I think it's like 140, 120. It's not. You don't have to like. It's tough, man. Catch events are tough. I always I always tell people I probably played like 100 catch events before I won a single one, and then I won 2 catch events within like 120 or so. So 132 is average. Yeah, if you got a 147, that's like pretty damn good. I got a 153 this event. That's like way above average. That's like quite good. Obviously, it's no chance of winning, but it's like it's really good. You know, can't be mad about that. That's how I feel. Yeah. Last minute left. Good luck on the final catches, guys. Good luck, everybody. All right, time to choose our submission Pokemon. I'm gonna go ahead and sort by the beautiful Total IV. I love that this is now an option. I actually love it so much. So our best submission is probably gonna be this Caterpie, but I'm gonna go through really quick and just check the other ones because it's possible if one of them is like modest, +8 is a ton. It's gonna be. Okay, so this is my best one by far. I'm gonna submit this over to Park. This is a great catch. The fact that it's 231. The only speed obviously is missing, but this is a great catch. Very, very happy with this. I'm going to go whisper it to a staff member. Keep it in my party. I'm not going to log out. I'm not going to sell it. I'm not going to put it in the PC. I'm going to keep it in my party until results are announced. Not even just like the 10 minutes have passed, but until results are announced. And we'll go like XP Train or Shiny Hunt, or maybe we'll go Shiny Hunt. We'll do something in game while we wait for results. Wait, I didn't know that PokeMMO Zone. Wait, that's amazing. There's a website called PokeMMO.zone, okay? They have, I'll link it in chat. I didn't know they had an altering cave cycle. That is actually, I'm going to bookmark that. That's actually so good. That's like something I've looked for a while. There's like an altering cave mod that also has it. That's actually sick. That's amazing. It shows the current legendaries that are being roamed. It shows the altering cave cycle. It shows the time until day and nighttime, the season, the in-game time, the current cycle. Okay, there's a good. So I want to go while I'm waiting for results. I'm gonna go single encounter hunt over an altering cave, which is a shiny that I really, really want. So Altering Cave is an old piece of content in PokeMMO that they used to use to introduce Gen 2 and Gen 3 Pokemon before those regions were actually in the game, which is very, very cool. Now, it's super nostalgic for me, right? I'm mostly just going there for the location, like the hatch or catch location on the shiny, and it's a cool thing. I like niche shunts like this that kind of offer that option. Oh, I do want to go alpha check. I almost forgot. We're gonna go Shalpha check the Crocodile first over in Unova. Holy shit, dude. The amount of people here. Look at my FPS. Whoa, I'm at 23 FPS. I'm surprised it hasn't made me change channels. What? I feel like wouldn't this usually make you change channels? This is way more people than I would normally see. This is insane. Channel 4 looks like that too. Channel 3 looks like that too. Channel 5 looks like that too. Yo, everybody in chat, what the fuck? This is crazy. I mean, usually they're full, but like, this is even more full than usual. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Oops, I meant to, fuck. Turn my... So I literally can't see the alpha at all. So what I have to do is do this. Turn my player render limit on 1, and now I can see it, right? That's what... Watch this be the Shalpha. No, okay. Nice try. There's so many people here, dude. So many. Male Alpha Crocorock. Usually I wouldn't catch this, but maybe it's worth it. What's the cheapest? Are these worth money? Like, normally I'll just Shalpha check this, but let me check, like, cheapest Crocorock male. Dude, or cheapest Crocorock. Yeah, Croc male. Croc. 36K? Maybe it's worth it. I'm pretty broke. In my opinion. People are 16 mil, how are you broke, LMAO? Okay, I spent a lot. I spent a lot over Halloween. I need some Pokeyen heading into Christmas. I almost killed it with my Spoder. What? Wait, I just calced it. I just knew this would be the perfect... Wait, that's so lucky. Holy crap. I think the Darkrai raid leaves after the event. It's not a thing. I'm pretty sure the devs have confirmed the Darkrai raid leaves after the event is over. So you only have until, if you don't have Darkrai yet, you have about 4 more days till November 14th to get the Darkrai summoning orb. You do have a limited amount of time, which is really important, right? It's a great question. I don't even have like a good Pokeball to throw here because like, I had to buy. I'm out of Great Balls into Ultra Balls. This is kind of awkward. I have nothing to throw here because I'm out of. Huh. It's only turn 3, so usually I would timer. I can't even. This is rough. I guess I timer just because it's better than Pokeball. No, Vincer, you brought up a really good point. You said if you catch this, won't the Caterpie be leveled, like gain XP? If the Caterpie was thrown into the battle at any point, or if I had XP reamplifier on, sometimes you just leave that on by accident, then yes, and it would have voided my entry. Really good reminder to turn XP reamplifier off during catch events and after catch events. I don't recommend XP trading until like after announcements. It's really easy. Just make a mistake and change your entry and make it invalid. You don't want to, obviously, yeah, I don't want to do that. So just if you want to do an activity after the event, just be careful with what you do. That's a great point. There's the alpha catch. Nice. Not too bad. Turn 6 we got with timer ball, and we got 3 times 31. Dude, I just had a good feeling. I haven't seen a 3 times 31 in a while. That'll be worth some nice Pokeyen. I don't know if it's worth selling this specifically as a crocodile. I think it is. I'm gonna go list this right now live as a crocodile. I think it actually is, because I think is the hidden ability Moxie? I don't think so. Just yeah, no, but I think people still like Alpha Krug. I'm gonna try to sell it as species. If it sits on the GTL and doesn't sell for a while, that's fine. We can adjust it from there. But let's oh, I hate that you can't check the stats anymore. Okay, let's do from that page. Krokorok, sort by alpha. We'll even do male, 31. So I'm gonna ignore the other stats. I could include, well, the 25 plus speed. We'll do 20 plus maybe. But I want the triple 31 is what's way more important. 160. Okay, so we have 2 listed for very similar prices. I'm gonna go one. Part of me wants to undercut them, like hard, and go like 140. But I'm just gonna be a nice guy and just slight undercut. If you slight undercut, someone might look at this and go, hey, this one has 25 plus speed. This one also has 25 plus speed. And like, someone's most likely going to buy this one before mine. But I think that's I think undercutting by 1 Pokeyen a lot of the time is better and nicer than what's going. You don't have to. It's up to you. But I'm going to undercut by 1 Pokeyen there versus like 20k or whatever. So there we go. A nice, easy like 150k just from going to go catch that alpha. So pretty happy with that. We're going to head over to Altering Cave, show off a pretty unique piece of content that isn't explored very much by many players nowadays, as well as go for a pretty rare shunt. Alrighty, fellas, results are being announced. 4th place was taken. Yo, I won 4th place. Yo, Terstery, congratulations. Someone in chat, dude. Also, you're like, I see your name all the time. You're a regular in chat. Dude, congratulations, man. Winning 4th place with 22 points. Congratulations, my dude. Congratulations. Where's 3rd place? Let's see. We have a tie for 2nd. Wait, what happened? Wait, yeah, did 3rd get skipped for a sec? Yo, poor 3rd place. 3rd place got right skipped. Well, they'll probably get back to it. 2nd and 3rd are shared, I imagine. Oh, is there? Got it. I'm just slow. There's a tie for 2nd place, so we're splitting it. 3rd place. Wait, was this the person in chat? Someone said they got a 166. 3rd place was a 166. Oh, I hope. Wait, I hope they got 2nd. I hope they wait. So 3rd place, 166. Celine Nix. It's a cool username. I hope this person who was in chat got 2nd place because they got the earlier catch. I really hope that's. It might be him. Dude, if you're in chat with the 166, congratulations. Let's see. I don't know if it was the 3rd or 2nd place guy. That's so hype. That's so sick. Who was 2nd place? 2nd place, Lucy at a 111, 166. Excellent catch time. Oh, 111.11. What are the odds? Holy shit. Yeah, hopefully it's them. Imagine if the shitty thing is, if you got a 166, but you caught it at 150 or like 151. So after this time, that means you don't place, even though you got 2nd place. Dude, nice giant axe. Dude, let's fucking go, man. Congrats. RP, getting free RP right now is so. Oh my God, the gap between first and second. First is 177. This is some of the highest. That is one of the highest scores you will see in a catch event. Polaris, you popped off, dude. Yeah, Polaris Dav Diff. An 11. I don't know if I've ever seen that. I feel like every catch event is like a first for everything. I don't think I've ever seen an 11 point gap between first and second place. That is unbelievable. Holy shit, Polaris snapped on that one. Dude, congratulations. That is the end of week 4 of the seasonal PvE challenge. Thank you to everyone participating, everybody waking up early and showing up to do this. It was a blast. Stream is not ending yet. Don't worry, guys. We're going to do some shiny, just casual shiny hunting over at Altar and Cave. Some talking about the future, about possible Christmas raids, Halloween stuff, etc., etc. We're going to see how it goes. Good morning still. It's still early, fellas. 9:23 a.m. What is this Twitch chat message? I said that I don't know if there's ever a reason to evolve Pikachu into Raichu because Pikachu is almost better in every single way. It's better in PvP. It's better in PvE. Light Ball is just a super powerful item. And staff member Park said, Raichu's got curves though. I mean, a valid argument. The best argument I've seen personally to evolve Pikachu. Fair enough, my man. Holy guacamole. Cheweezy just said, dude, congratulations. He said that he accidentally hatched a Shalpha. When was this? Like 2 weeks ago. Pretty recent. Good on you, dude. You bred this up so fast. How many, can I ask you, like, how many alpha breeds do you think you've done over your entire PokeMMO account? That's insane. Were you just breeding this for, like, the red refight or for raids or for profit? Accidentally breeding a Shalpha is, I mean, this is like winning a lottery, right? This is like insane. Like, Shalphas are so rare. And so also, how beautiful. What a good one to accidentally roll, dude. The pink purple Honchkrow with the yellow glow. This is like literally probably one of the best Shalphas you could have gotten. You've bred a lot of alphas and you're over your, okay, that makes sense. You were breeding it for the red rebattle, he said. Did you randomly, no, I'm assuming you bred this up, right? Like the IVs and stuff? No way you randomly rolled the shiny on the 5x31 adamant, right? Because that would actually be insane. I'm assuming you bred this up. L for evolving? Dude, I prefer that. I respect W for evolving, but I get it. Plus it's usable. It's like a very good Pokemon in PVM. Moxie Sucker Punch is just pretty phenomenal. Actually breeding a Shalpha so pog. It's so... I dream of the day where I see that egg hatch animation from breeding or doing something like that, right? It was an accident. No, I believe you. Dude, congratulations. That's so sick. Yeah, so for reference, people spend billions of Pokeyen shunting for alphas. Like, the average cost of egging for a Shalpha is like 1 to 2 billion Pokeyen, right? To randomly roll one while doing breeds for profit is just... imagine saving billions of Pokeyen. It's insane. Do you think if we get another anniversary event, we'll get the Alpha Johto starters? This might be a hot take. I think this is like a prediction that I put a very high percentage on. Like it's almost guaranteed. I think that if we get another anniversary event, which usually happens in like summer times, keep an eye out for it next year. Now keep in mind, they haven't done it for the past 2 years. They just did it for the 10th year, and then they said they were going to do it annually and never got around to it, unfortunately, right? So that sucks. It's my favorite kind of event as well. I think there's like a 95. It's like maybe 98. It's like even higher odds that we see Johto starters than I thought for like a new legendary being added, right? I would say it's like a 95, 98% chance we see Johto Alpha starters if another anniversary event eventually comes one day. Whether we get another anniversary event, that's like 50-50. I don't know. That's the tougher call. But yeah, speaking of, what is the Shadow Cape? I haven't checked the Shadow Cape in a while. What's it at right now? Is it going back up a little bit? It is back up. So I think it bottomed out. Well, it could go more. We'll see. It could go back down, but it bottomed out at 7.8. So I shouldn't say bottom. Like, it was at 7.8 mil a few days ago, and now it's up to like 9.5. So good to keep an eye on the ultra rare vanity price. How many? 114 on the GTL. So still a pretty high quantity. Wait, Warmando in chat said Santa Claus raid confirmed. True. Obviously, you're just a meming. But like, I don't know how long you've been playing PokeMMO. Previously, in Christmas events, I think prior to last year, there was a Santa Claus. Wait, this might sound insane. It's funny, this was normalized to me, but this might sound insane to new players. There was a robot Santa Claus dungeon. that was that was the Christmas event for like 10 years. Was fighting a robot Santa Claus dungeon. And now that's gone. So we'll see what this year looks like. Yeah, some Futurama shit. I didn't even realize at the time, but now saying it out loud, it's kind of funny. That's wild. I am surprised we've kind of gotten rid of... Well, did last year's Lunar New Year event have a dungeon? I don't remember. Maybe it did. There was 3 different dungeons or 2. Halloween never had a dungeon, I don't think. There was the like robot Santa and like Elfbot Twisted Mountain dungeon. And then there is the Lunar New Year event dungeon where you play as the Pokemon, where you have to like go through. It's like almost like tower defense kind of. Not quite, but it is interesting. I think as we go towards raids, we're kind of getting rid of dungeons, and I do feel like those pieces of content are so different. Because like, think of dungeons as like Binding of Isaac, right? You enter with nothing. You don't have like base stats. We don't bring Pokemon or whatever. It's just like you have to gather resources, get upgrades, etc. And you get stronger and stronger the more the run goes on until you die, right? That's what it's kind of like a roguelike, right? The dungeons. But raids are more like a roguelite. Yeah, thank you. I don't know enough about those kind of games. I suck at Binding of Isaac. Raids are more like, you know, practicing, preparing, getting all the stuff, and then taking. It's like end game. It's more like World of Warcraft raiding, like getting gear, getting things, etc., and then and jumping into it. I did see a couple people. Thankfully, I didn't see that many people this year express this feeling, which is nice to see. I saw probably 3 people in total, so very, very few express that they felt it. It makes me a little sad because it frustrates me, whatever. But it's like it makes me happy. There's so few people said this or shared the sentiment. Some people were sad that Darkrai was difficult to get, and I am sorry, but I don't feel. I think it's fine. I think it's fine for end game content to be end game. People were saying that it's sad that new players will have a hard time getting. They can, but it's really difficult, right? New players will have a hard time getting Darkrai. Yes, that is true, and that's a good thing. People say the word gatekeeping like it's a bad thing. Some things should be gate kept. That's called difficulty. That's called is Elden Ring a gatekeeping game because it's difficult? Objectively a little, but that's not a bad thing. Gatekeeping isn't always necessarily bad, right? Difficulty is good, and having challenging things is good. There are so many things that a new player can do in PokeMMO. There are so many things that a player can do day one, but there are some things that should take months of grinding and lots of time and effort to be rewarded for. Welcome to MMOs. I think a lot of people, PokeMMO is their first ever MMO, so they don't understand this concept, but you shouldn't be able to like play RuneScape day one and then be like, oh man, like this redwood trees just came out and it requires 90 wood cutting. Oh, that's so lame. Like, no, bro, that's cool. That gives you a goal. Oh, it should be, oh shit, redwoods came out. You know, I'm not 90 wood cutting yet, but now I really want to get 90 wood cutting. Like that's what it is. Like it shouldn't be like a, oh, Wallways me, like, oh, it sucks new players can't do this. Like, no, it's right. You should have to earn things. I'm sorry, but you should have to fight for, work hard, and put in effort and time to earn things. This is what MMOs are all about. All MMOs are about like putting in time and effort and getting a reward, right? I am so here for. Yeah, there are certain activities that, yeah, you should not be able to get everything early as you should not be able to achieve everything as a new player in a game. That feels like a bad game in my opinion, if it can be completed and moved on from that easily. That feels like a massive, like, basic game design error. Yeah, hopefully that makes sense. Okay, on a positive note, if you're a new player and you feel like you missed out a lot on the Halloween event, it's okay because now you have time to prepare for the Christmas event, right? That's the beauty of event season, is if you missed one event, you have another one to look forward to and then another, right? I think it is okay if you're brand new to PokeMMO during the Halloween event for you not to be able to complete the entire event or achieve a lot of the things. I think like there should be endgame content. Now, a lot of it, I've seen tons of new players make tons of really good Pokeyen. I've seen new players make 10 mil Pokeyen over the course of this event. 1 mil, 2 mil. I've seen, which is awesome. If you grind spooky candy, if you put in time and effort, I'm seeing so many new players make so much progress. It's amazing. And it's so cool because they're putting in time and effort. They're going to get rewarded for it, and they're going to be able to prepare for the Christmas event coming up. And that is super hype to me. That is like, that's what you want to see. MMOs are all about long-term time, effort, progression, and preparation. You can't like load up PokeMMO and expect it to be like a game of Fortnite where you can like just go like loot stuff and play a game. It's like an isolated thing. It's a long-term grind, and you have to treat it like a marathon, not a sprint. This is a great question that's really difficult to answer, but it's a great question. What should I do to prepare for the Christmas event? Money, Pokemon, resources, like, you know what? Great question. It's really tough to answer because we just don't know what they're going to do this year, since raids are kind of a new thing. Will they do them for Christmas? What will they, you know, the Elfbot stuff is gone. What, like last year's event was kind of an IOU because they weren't ready because they were busy with Johto. So we just don't know what we're going to see this year with the Christmas event. So if you don't know what's coming, I would try to prepare. Number one, get all 5 regions done. That is a step one thing. Get all 5 regions done, or as many regions as possible. Number 2, stock up Pokeyen. And then number 3, this is more flexible or more personal. If you want to prepare Pokemon for possible Christmas raids, you can. It's kind of a risk. Don't guess. I had people who like prepared Pokemon for possible Halloween raids, and then they weren't good in the Halloween raids, and then they were like upset and mad because like it's like, bro, that's a risk. Like if you're preparing something for a piece of content that isn't out yet, you're taking a risk. You can't be upset if the risk doesn't pay off, right? That's like, yeah, that's the risk you take, right? So all regions done, Pokeyen, and if you want to prepare Pokemon, you can. PVM Mons, Typhlosion will probably be good because it's like probably, not for sure, fire type against ice. We might see fighting types, maybe. We'll have to see. Maybe Sun Team will just continue to be good. We'll have to see. We just don't. We know so little about what the Christmas event will look like this year is the problem. Do you think we'll be getting another summonable legendary this Christmas event? I think it's very possible. They've like the fact that they talked about summonable legendaries being the future of PokeMMO, and so soon. They almost never talk about stuff like this so soon to the initial update. It makes me think that they're going to do something very similar for Christmas. Yeah, which is now, don't get too excited. Maybe I'm wrong, but whenever I make predictions, I feel like sometimes people take my predictions as fact, right? Like I said there was like a 90% chance we were getting a new legendary, and we get a lot, me and myself, a lot of people guess it would be Cresselia. And the fact that it was Darkrai, a lot of people like were mad, saying like, oh, I thought it was going to be Cresselia. And it's like, well, no. I said there was a 90% chance that we see a new legendary, and people seem to think it's going to be Cresselia. This is all guesstimations. Like we don't get developer communication. Okay. A lot of the stuff we talk about is like, just communal guesstimations. Now we did get a new legendary, which is awesome. This is a good question. Do you think that waiting until the event ends to sell raid alphas, anything related to the event, is good? Honestly, no. Also, should you open dust balls? No, also, no. Opening dust balls, not good. People have a misconception that once the event ends, all of a sudden things go up in price. And usually it's the opposite. Usually things go up in price towards the end of the event because of FOMO. But once the event ends, things usually chill out and we're on to the next thing, right? I would, if you want to buy investments, you could buy them and be willing. You have to be willing to hold an investment for like at least 2 years. Otherwise, if you don't have the patience to hold something for 2 years, which most people don't, and most people is the average player going to play PokeMMO for over 2 years? Probably not, which is super fair, right? Something to consider. But you want to consider investments versus like current profits or whatever, you know. But in terms of selling raid Pokemon, dude, I would sell, if you have good IV Pokemon, I would sell those now. People want those now to be able to do the raids. They want them now to be able to beat Darkrai. Like good IV Mankeys and Primeapes are fucking crazy right now. Good IV Metachams, like a lot of these fighting type mons, like good IV Pokemon are really, really valuable. So I would sell them now during the event. Now limited, you're saying like limited alphas, right? The only concern is like, I don't love Pokemon investing. Now, okay, a possible Pokemon, this is not financial advice. A possible Pokemon investment you could make is like Alpha Golurks. No Guard Golurk is pretty cool. The problem is, will it actually be good? I don't know. But I believe the only way to get hidden ability Golurks is via the raid. So if people want to use No Guard Golurk in the future, in like 6 to 8 months, they're going to have to look back at these limited time release ones, right? However, if Golurk isn't that good, it could stay the same price or go down. Like, it's a bit, I don't love Pokemon investments unless there's like an insane possibility for return, because I don't like taking up PC space. I was the biggest mistake investment or lack of investment I ever did was not investing in alpha starters. I sold all my alpha starters because they were worth like 500k a piece at the time. I got 3 alpha starters, I got 3 alpha starters, took like 10 minutes each to get, and then I sold all of them for like 5 to 600k a piece, right? So in my mind, it was like, oh, I spent 30 minutes and made 1.6 million Pokeyen. Holy shit, this is crazy, right? Well, if I held them, obviously, you have to hold them for like 2 or 3 years. But I would have made 30 mil off those same 3 alpha starters, right? That's the really crazy. So there are some Pokemon investments that are really good. I don't know if like unique alphas. It's up to you. It depends. It's a tough call. What's your reaction to the Mystic Mirror market? Are they booming? I don't know if I have any left, man. So I bought a bunch of Mystic Mirrors when they were like 2 to 300k a piece, and then I sold, I think it was like 8 of them for like 800k a piece. Oh no, they're like, okay, well they're actually kind of like dropping a little bit. Okay, it's actually around the same price. They've been this price from my understanding for like a while now. This is about, I think this is like kind of cheap. This 700k one, I might buy this one, honestly. I'll buy this one. Keep one on me. Keep that thing on me. I'm sorry. Yeah, this is like pretty, yeah. So Mystic Mirrors for a long time were like 2 to 300k, and it was like way too cheap because I think this has just been their price for a few months, man. I'm gonna be honest. I could be wrong. I could go check the PokeMMO like hub price history right now. So for a long time they were super cheap because I think people just didn't realize how limited they were. This is like the item that you need to change your gender in like your base appearance in game, right? This is a great question. Do you recommend buying all Ocarinas? I actually like vehemently don't. I think that buying like 3 or so Ocarinas, like Fly, Teleport, and Surf, are great. Anything else, like Ocarinas are mostly paying for convenience. You're not really gaining extra efficiency most of the time when buying an Ocarina, because you just could just have the Pokemon in your party, right? Occasionally, like there's a time where like I think Fly or like Surf can like save you party slots for certain XP training, but a lot of the time you're just buying it for convenience in case you like forget your Teleport Pokemon or forget your Dig Pokemon, forget your Rock Smash Pokemon, whatever. I don't recommend buying all Ocarinas to the average player. It's you can do it for collection purposes. If you want to do it for fun, I have a lot of the Ocarinas. Like it's more of like a, once again, paying for convenience. It's not actually that efficient to buy all Ocarinas. You could spend your Pokeyen. They're pretty expensive in other ways to make more Pokeyen. The Dig Ocarina is one that I talk a lot about with people. Even I don't have that one. I think the Dig Ocarina is just super not worth it. I'm a big anti-Dig Ocarina hater. The problem is Dig Ocarina costs, I'll do the math. I haven't done the math in a while. Dig Ocarina costs 545,000 Pokeyen, right? How much is an escape rope, right? 750, right? So let's do 545k divided by 750. And usually, if you're in a situation where you want to use Dig, you should just be bringing a Dig Pokemon. You're going to have the extra party space able to do that. You would have to use 726 escape ropes in your PokeMMO career to finally make Dig Ocarina a net positive, right? I've been playing this game since 2013. I haven't used that many escape ropes. I'm pretty sure I've used around 200 to 300, right? Maybe 400 at the max over 11 years. The average player, even like the extreme players, are never going to actually, like the cost of Dig Ocarina will never actually pay off. But if you want to buy it for convenience or collective purposes, there's nothing wrong with it. But it's just like people try to argue the logistics. I don't think there is a logistic. The best argument I've heard is that Dig Ocarina is a solid item, so you can sell it back, right? Versus the escape ropes are consumable. But even that, like, I don't think it really adds up. You can't really, like, it's not, you're never going to sell it back. You want to keep it to have the usage, right? So that's kind of like the Magic the Gathering argument of, oh, if I buy this card, at $20 and then it goes up to 40, I made money. But no, you don't actually get the money until like you actually sell it and actualize it. And most players are gonna fucking hold on to their cards forever, right? So that's the I'm that guy. So that's kind of the meme. Alrighty, fellas, a little 3.5 hour, I appreciate the invite to link, but I'm actually going to call it a little 3.5 hour Sunday stream. We did the catch event. We shiny hunted an altering cave. We yapped a lot. That's typical. Thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Hopefully you were entertained. Maybe you learned something as well. Maybe you cringed. I don't know. All the above. Like the stream if you enjoyed it. Dislike if you didn't. Subscribe to the channel for PokeMMO videos every single day. Follow the Twitch for streams Monday through Friday and on Saturday or Sunday for these catch events. Once a week. They're like 6 days a week of streams, guys. Not too shabby. Discord's down below if you're interested in that. If you want to go above and beyond and support the content, YouTube memberships, Twitch Primes, Twitch subs, and specifically PayPal and Venmo donations really do go the longest way. It allows me to make content, allows me to pay rent, pay for food, so I can focus on making guides, making videos, and hopefully making the best Pokemon content out there, or trying to do something productive, right? Thank you guys for watching. Have a great day. I will see y'all later. Peace, Reno. Hey, what's up? Patrouski here, and I just wanted to say thank you so much for watching until the very end of the video. That means the world to me, and if your name is listed here, that means you went above and beyond and supported the channel financially, which allows me to even be here and have the time to do this. So thank you so very much.